Hey, you're watching Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS presented to you by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday today. Obviously, it's a little wet outside. A little windy, but we still got a great show lined up for you here in a little bit as my guys in the back right now, Ryan, Alan, and others are mad scrambling to try to get all of our technology to work with Jack Glass from Team Hookup Guide Service. He's actually out this morning on the water. That is a very recent photo too, by the way. Looking good, Jack. He's actually out there this morning chasing some steelhead, and we're just, trying to dodge raindrops, right? We're just getting everything to work out. If it does, we're going to have Jack Glass live from the river chasing some steelhead, and I think they're employing umbrellas and clients as camera people, trying to get everything to work well, and we truly do appreciate Jack's efforts. So, and of course, the guys in the back, they're working their butts off to make sure this works out. So thank goodness for good people. So it'll be a great opportunity to check in with Glass. It's been way too long. And we'll find out how his season has been and kind of what his thoughts are going forward, because we are transitioning, right, from winter steelhead, full blown, to the beginning of spring Chinook season. So there's a lot going on out there. We're going to get some insight from truly one of the legends. Again, Jack Glass from Team Hookup Guide Service, and see if we can give you a little help as well. Now, along with that, today we've got your Chevy Silverado Tech Tip of the Week, and we're going to talk about stuffer baits. Yesterday, we had a Facebook question asking specifically about hooks on either spinning fish, I should say. There's been a change there. Also, Brad, super baits and others on different hook setups, right, on a particular hook. Well, I had my response for that yesterday. In reference to the style of hook that the folks with the question had. But we're going to talk about rigging, which is what kind of got started with some of our Facebook folks that are over there and a couple of calls that had come in. So we're going to talk about different rigging, right? And there are so many different versions of stuffer baits now. And different ways to rig them up. And it really can be very confusing. Prior to the show, every day I do a little Facebook thing where I kind of go over what we're going to do. And I briefly I'm just going to narrow it down to the easy stuff. When I've got like 8 different riggings here, and it all falls down to the setups that you like, okay, that you're confident in. Some of those are going to be 3-hook setups. Some are going to be 2-hook setups. Some are going to be with hoochie skirts on in there. Some of them without. Different ways to rig individual stuffer baits. Are they going to spin one way or are they going to spin the other? So we're just going to talk about that, give that idea out there, and storage, which I think, at least with some of the folks that I know that I spend time fishing with, storage is just an afterthought when you're talking about these things, right? They're expensive baits, let alone, but you need to be able to make sure that they're going to be usable, right? So when you're swapping out different colors, different styles from one to the other, that they don't get rusted up or ruined when they're not being used. So we're going to talk about that as well. So we're going to talk about rigging and how to store them the best way, at least how I like to do it, which is all this stuff is my own personal way. Not that it's the only or the best way, just what I like. So kind of keep that in mind for those, who you are. Along with that, we have an entire segment broken out just for phone calls. Now, I might carry my tech tip in there a little bit, but we'd love to hear from you. It's the viewer hotline. It's 503-548-6777. Questions, comments, reports. Now, if you have questions specifically about these stuffer baits, and again, I don't want to go too far. Stuffer baits, we're referring to baits that we can put bait into, right? Typically tuna or different things. But we're going to, if you have any questions on those specific, call us up, ask, or something that you might want to contribute that I'm overlooking, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. We can all learn from each other. That's the best part about it. So don't be shy with that. Also, lots of photos. And I've mentioned this several times in the last couple of weeks that we needed more photos. Well, we got inundated with them. We got a ton, and we need tons more. So don't be shy. We're going to show you your photos now, as long as everything's working. And hopefully we'll show you exactly how to download those photos as well, the easiest way at the very least. And here's one that's going to get you excited about our upcoming spring Chinook season. I say that because we're not there, but we are. So, I mean, you can look at it 2 different ways. There's folks catching them, but it is early. That is just a dandy photo, just a great fish. Austin, that's your first springer. I say this all the time. If somebody's first springer, first steelhead, first duck hunt, it's over. It's over. You're going to be after them forever because they're so much fun to go after, and they're delicious, by the way. But great photo. Here's another good one. Frank, this is a Columbia steelhead. Dang. That's a good one. When the head looks small on a hen steelhead, you know it's a good one. Nice fish. Frank, thanks for sending it in. I wish I knew how you caught it. Here's another one. High fin steelhead, metal, if you can put it that way. Lauren Watts sent this in. Nice fish too, by the way. I'm definitely going to be chasing those this week after things kind of turn over, and probably going to be doing some salmon fishing this week as well. We'll get that update from Katie Siniga later on what the weather is really going to do, but it looks like things are going to be pretty darn nice towards the end of the week, so I might have to try to chase a springer. But anyway, still got some of these things to chase. Lauren, thanks for sending it in. I believe we got a video coming up too. In between the rain, yes, and that's the way it's going to be this week as well. The next 3 days could be a bit wet, but Jeff, nice photo, nice fish. And the water, and God, it just looks beautiful. That's that steelhead green. Almost the perfect steelhead green back there. But definitely a nice one. Here's another one. Maya, I hope I said that correctly. In Sydney, Garrett sent these in. And I know the boat launch, or at least I know the dock of where they are. Nice salmon fishing. Geez. Five nooks. That's a good day. Well done, ladies. Definitely a reason to get out there. Here's another one. Nice steelhead. And a great photo. That's got to be the portrait setting, right, Ryan? You get that different look. It's just really cool. I need to take more of them that way. Actually, I just need to catch more fish so I can take more photos like everybody else. James, thanks for sending it in. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, Ryan, we got a video that we'd love to see more of, everyone. If you've got videos to send in, do so. Wow. Welcome to Oregon. Well, yeah, that might, well, I believe it is, but who knows? At least the Northwest. Let's go there. Robbie. Brawling a nice steelhead. That's snow coming down, too. Yeah. That's my favorite way to go after him. From the bank, in the mud. Bobber fishing, long leader. Tells me bait of some kind. Nice job. Look at that. Watch the fish roll right there, right on top of a snag. That's where I'd be freaking out. that's where I typically lose them. They go right after that snag, and it's over. And it's easy to do, everyone. Do the same thing. Take a video, but utilize that Box 12 app. There's so many reasons why you want that, from weather to, of course, outdoor GPS. And you can also upload your photos and video. We show you off at the beginning of each one of our shows, and we always need more. And I'm going to ask for them again, Ryan. We're going to get inundated again. Send them in. We'd love to do that. And you can also send them in on our Facebook page. We do have a small Facebook page out there. If you want to become a member there, you can, or a fan there, or whatever the heck it is. Find it under pages, hit like, and then you can kind of follow along and send some photos in that way as well. Okay, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, I'm going to have fish counts, river levels, a reminder for a giveaway like we always do, and we're going to check in with Katie Siniga and find out what this weather is really going to do. Are flip-flops in my future? I certainly hope so. We'll be back with more Outdoor GPS in just a couple minutes, everyone. Sit back.